Brian Little.
Japan.
Brian Little.
Japan.
Brian Little.
Japan. No! No! First one? First one? Oh, no! Come on! Come on! No, 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 he's still alive! He's still alive! No! Oh, God! Come here. Eat. He went up and Eric coming in like every night. Light him up.
Jack it up.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Right there. Shiny! 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 We have to get Merlin. We have to get Merlin. What is it? What is it? What is it? Water orb, I have this. Done. Gabby, go. Whoa! Oh my God!
You know what the stakes are for this.
What? I see for the count?
Our marriage.
Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Check 2 1 2. What you gonna do when it's Hufflepuff Pride Day for you, bars? Oh man! All right, we got mics, we got checks, and we got mic checks in the chat. Let me make sure all this is working. Fancy J's, yeah. Frigga Nerd, shout out. This is from Jay. Fruitylicious. Got insights and connects over at Universal out in Cali, and he sent me this. So looking like sunshine. Hey, thank you. What's up, Nagara? What's up, Merlin? What's up, Jerry? Magica. Fancy J's Raquel. What's up, Phantom? Oh my gosh, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for the checks, Becky, Zolis, Nagala, Metatron, Perez, Merlin, everybody. Yeah, it's universal. Yeah, it's universal. It's universal. So I wish the collar had a button, because my chest, it rides up sometimes, but I think it looks fine. Our Fruitylicious, what a guy, exactly. Thank you guys. But yo, this is your boy James over at XpectoGO, bring you guys the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy content. And today's another Wizarding Wednesday live stream where we come together every Wednesday to talk all things Wizarding World. And we do it live. And today is no different. We got a special one for you guys. It is Hufflepuff Pride Day. Shout out to all the Hufflepuffs. Let me get all the Hufflepuff love in the chat. But we got some news, just small news in regards to Hogwarts Legacy. And then we'll get into some deep dives. And I need to open these packages because they have been sitting here for over a month. So we need to do that as well. Got to go to the West Coast now. Exactly. Looking good for sure. Thank you. The tie I already had. This is a Hufflepuff official tie. Already had that. And yeah, just the shirt. I got the pillow. I think this is also from Jay. The pillow is also from Jay. Shout out to Fruitylicious. But I got the Hufflepuff wand from the New York store. I did get that as well. So half of the things you're seeing right now are from Jay, and the other half are from me. So talk to Fruitylicious. Yeah. Talk to Fruitylicious. He's gonna hook you up with the discounts and stuff. Have you started playing any of the classic Harry Potter games? Not yet, Christian Gamer. I'm waiting till April. Spoiler alert. I'm going to make an announcement soon, but I'm going to start in April. April's my birthday month. And so I'm essentially Thanos right now, just collecting all the stones, i.e. all of the Harry Potter old school video games that I never played. And we're going to do those on Mondays and then keep Final Fantasy on Fridays. And then, of course, Wizarding Wednesdays on Wednesdays and stuff. So you'll get all the rundown. I'll make an update video about that, or at least an announcement in the community tab. But thanks for asking. Much love, Hufflepuff friends. Oh my gosh, so much good love. Yeah, so much yellow. But yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot to do. We got a lot to talk about. I'm excited about this specific topic. We normally do deep dives. That's nothing new. Usually Merlin based. This one, I think our fans of Wizards Unite, I know our fans of Wizards Unite is going to like. I know you're going to like this theory. And I think it connects so well to what Hogwarts Legacy 2 can, but should do in regards to the villain category. And I'll explain more why. It was something I've been struggling as of late, just trying to think of stuff. My mind's been in a fog, and it just took just an hour sit-down session playing Hogwarts Legacy, watching Sue play Hogwarts Legacy, and just talking with her, and we came up with this idea. So, yeah, to my Wizards Unite peeps, I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited about this theory. And if Avalanche Software, anybody from Avalanche Software is watching, holla at your boy. I'll just say that. Holla at your boy. Over under this week. Oh my God. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, really. Oh my gosh. Are you thinking Constance Pickering? No, not necessarily, Cindy. Okay, we'll talk about it. I really miss you all. I'm still a little late. Still a little bit sad about it. I hope all. Yeah. Me too. I was going through some of my old pictures, and I was just like, that game. But first I want to start off by saying, if you're watching this live, thank you guys for being here live. And if you're watching this on Replay Squad, be sure to comment below Replay Squad and join in the conversation. I think there's going to be a lot to discuss. But next, I want to update you guys. I had been away, so I got a couple of questions. Not everybody knew what was going on, but I think I had been away for a week or so, no content at all. We had a family member who passed away, and very close family member. It was my aunt who helped raise me and my siblings and was there. My dad was in the Gulf War. He was out. He was gone for almost 3 years. And we've just built a connection. And she passed away recently, last Tuesday, due to complications with cancer. And so, yeah, cancer stinks. And I honestly lost my uncle in November to cancer as well. My aunt had, I think it was pancreatic cancer, which was something my mom had. Hers was ovarian cancer. but luckily she was able to get through that. So it was a rough kind of week, honestly, and bittersweet because it kind of brought the family together. People from all over the United States, family members I hadn't seen in like 20 some odd years, and so even friends who were honoring her memory I hadn't seen in a while. We all kind of grew up in like the same church and same neighborhood and stuff. And so everybody just came out and kind of showed support. And so it was bittersweet because of that. I mean, obviously you don't have your aunt anymore, but it was so good kind of everybody coming together and celebrating her memory and stuff. So my kids got to meet family members I hadn't seen in a while that they never met. And even Sue met some of the family members she's never met that, again, I hadn't seen in a while. So it was just good linking up again and seeing people who you love and have fond memories over. And just because of time and life, we're separated. And so, yeah, it was, I was in the fog and I could not create anything. I couldn't think of anything. Your priorities shift when it comes to, I got to get this video out. I got to get this script done. I got to edit this. And you just kind of stop and just refocus on just like what's important. And that is just family time. We had a couple of family members come in days early, and I spent time with them, took the kids out of school, and just spent time with them while they were here early for the funeral and stuff. So that's where I and Sue have been the past week or so, which is why we didn't have a Wizarding Wednesday last week. She had died like the night before. So, yeah, it was tough, but sadly, these are things that happen. And again, cancer sucks. But I do want to say thank you to everybody who sent DMs, who sent text messages, and everybody involved. With these, I posted a picture, I think yesterday or the other day, and there was a card that just says, from the Harry Potter family, from your Harry Potter family, sending Lumos and thinking of you guys. So everybody who was involved had a hand, not only with the flowers, but also just sending Lumos, whether it was through text or just thinking of us during that time. Thank you guys. Literally, when I tell people, hey, like, you know, how do you like have friends who are online? I'm like, bro, you have no idea. Some of these people are closer than some of my IRL friends. And it's just because we take a lot of time just talking about life, but also playing a game and talking about a game. And through that, you get to know people. So just like with anything, similar interests brings people together. And because of that, you get to form bonds even deeper than you initially maybe even didn't think would happen. So thank you guys. You guys are amazing. And Sue and I really appreciate the thoughts and prayers and just the Lumos you guys sent. So thank you guys. I want to get that out of the way before it went over. What's up, Rita? This community is no joke. The greatest of all time. No debate. Yeah. Which is why I'm excited about the Wizards Unite thing, because most of this community was initiated and kind of just was built over that game. So I'm ready to go into that. So much truth. My game's giving me community that don't even have a real life. Exactly. And that's I know a lot of people might say stuff bad about social media, but I think that's been the positive when it comes to social media and just online overall, kind of finding people with similar and like-minded interests and forming connections through those, which is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. So, yeah, cancer sucks. I've lost several family members there, so I feel you, James. Yeah. Sending love and prayers to you all in the family. Thank you, Perez. And again, yeah, thank you guys. But that being said, let me say hi to everybody live who are here right quick. And again, thank you for taking time out of your Wednesdays just to hang out for a couple of hours. You guys, you guys are pretty clutch. We got A. Ramos, Patrona Squad, Texas Chica, Corgi Tika, Patrona Squad. Then we got Becky, Crimson Rose, and Cindy. All three are also Patrona Squad. White Star, Friggin' Nerd, Mario, Friggin' Nerds, Jerry, Maximilian, what's up? All members for Patrona Squad. Maru, Micah, C in the chat. Then we got Renyard, Nagara, Naylene, 3 members of Patrona Squad right there. Niels, then Perez, Rita, Zolis, all members of Patrona Squad right there. And Sayan, Jed, rounding it off. And Beardo Gaming, who just popped up in there, along with Dumble Devi. What's up, Devi? Patrona Squad right there. Good to see you, Devi. And I think Rain. I think I got Neil's Rain. Yeah. And if I missed you, Maru, I see you also. Thank you for being here live. If I missed you, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. Bars. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hello, I'm new here. Akio Fire, what is good? I feel like I know you. I feel like I know who you are. I don't feel like you're new. I feel like I know who you are. I feel like I know who you are. Oh my gosh. Tim, aka Stargeezer Merlin, sending the gifted membies in the chat. Let me get my gifts and Teddy's in the chat. Micah C, Radio, Niels, Brian, and Weatherby. Thank you guys. You are all part of Patrona Squad, and you have a membership and access to our March update video that is overdue this week. And of course, emotes that you can spam right now in the chat, and access to our Discord, which I need to update as well. So been a while. Hope you and Sue are good, James. Yo, Sakai, Cole Sakai. It has been a while. What is good, Mike? Yo, what is good? What is good? But thank you, Tim. Thank you. I'm about to say, are you ready for Dragon's Dogma 2, by the way? I know a lot of hype. I just saw all the positive scores and stuff. So, yeah. Why is it hot in here? Hello, Fred. Yes, thank you for, smash the like button, by the way. Yes, if we get, I think, what is it? 50 or 100 likes, you get to see me do a pirouette or draw, either way. But it's a good time. It's a good time. It's a great way to keep the chat engaged as well. Definitely looking forward to that game, says Radio. Yes. 66 here. Yeah, let's get 66 likes. Hecking yeah, already is all preloaded. Let's go. Have fun voting in the poll above. Yes, also vote in the poll right now when we get to our question of the day. We're going to be talking about villains and who I think it is and why I think it is that person. Joe Mack, aka Support Crow, has been doing a lot of coverage. Also, another Hogwarts Legacy creator, Purple Witcher. She's been killing it. She got her first 100,000 viewed video with the ultimate preview of Dragon's Dogma 2. So another fellow Hogwarts Legacy content creator. Go show her some love as well. Have you played the new Final Fantasy VII Rebirth game? Saying, I'm playing through it right now. I had to take a pause last week, but I am almost... I'm on the. I'm about to get onto the ship, and almost at the beach island place right now. So yeah, I'm going to continue that playthrough. That starts back up Friday. Again, due to family stuff, I had to pause. So I've been playing it live and have been enjoying it. I haven't played Magic Awaken in a long time. I actually had to get back to it. I have a 40-something game win streak in that game right now. So. I've been killing it. XpectoGO, I recreated you. Yo, am I your, what do they call it? Your It's not companion. It's something. It's not steward. I forgot what they call those characters. I can't. Did you post a picture of it, Stargazer? Started second playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch Lite. Let's go. Pawn. That's the word. Pawn. Thank you. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Hogwarts Legacy update? Holly McCraig. I was really hyped about it until I was brought back to reality. So my thoughts was, okay, just updates and features. I was like, okay, we're going to get something small. We're not going to get a DLC. And then hanging out with Andy and everybody, Ben and Retro during our 1-year celebration live stream. You can check that out on the channel under our live tab. I was like, yo, it might be a DLC. It might be more than what I was thinking, because I was going off wording. But when we first got the post about us getting something during the summer, I kept telling everybody, and I said even during a live stream that I quoted last week or week before last, hey, I know the community manager position. I've worked with a ton of community managers. The wording is purposeful. It's not going to be that big a deal. If they didn't say DLC, we're not getting a DLC. But I got caught up in all the hype from Andy and Ben and eventually Retro. And I was just like, yo, it might be a DLC. So now, to answer the question, I'm not expecting a lot. I hope it's something that brings us, that forces people, not forces, but encourages us to play the game again or even more. I still play it like at least 3 times a week. Sue plays it almost every night. It's a good way to relax for us. So I hope it encourages others who aren't obsessed with this game like we are to play the game. I hope the updates do, whether it's photo mode, whether it's sitting, changes seasons or something. That's what I hope. So we'll see. Holding off for playing Hogwarts Legacy again to the Haunted Hogsmeade release. Great call, Danny. And that is coming. See, I have a PlayStation, so I've played it, but a lot of people have not played the Haunted Hogsmeade shop quest. So I'm excited to see people's reactions with that. I might even do a playthrough of that during this summer just to revisit it, because I don't think I've played it. I think after the first time I played it, I don't think I revisited it again. So I think it'll be fun to revisit this summer. So we're going to be able to finally sit. I hope so, Perez. I'm not counting on it. Again, my expectations are low. I think low-hanging fruit would be extension of Cross Wands or Summoner's Court. I think those are low-hanging fruits. I think extension, photo mode again, and then like seasonal changes, maybe extra save slots. I think something small. So we'll see. Scared James, too bad, LOL. After Merlin, I was just like, all right, I can't go too in deep until we start getting stuff for Hogwarts Legacy 2. Then everything's on the board, so I'm not going anywhere near Penny, and I have a PS5. No, thank you for scary stuff. Yeah. I was hesitant, but everybody's like, you have to play it. But they wanted me to play it because they know I don't like scary stuff. So I was like, I don't know. We'll see. I hope the DLC is enough to justify delaying the Hogsmeade quest. That's a great point, just a name. And it's not a DLC. It's not a DLC. So we can't call that. I think even Retro changed the title of one of his videos because people were like mad at him for using the term DLC. And I'm sure others were getting that. Andy used it on his thumbnails, and I know Ben did also. It's not a DLC. It's not a DLC. Technically, downloadable content would be the Haunted Hogsmeade shop, but the new stuff that we haven't seen or new features that we haven't seen isn't in a DLC. So I don't even think it's an in-game plus. Let me see, man. Wednesdays are chill. Thanks for the stream. Thanks, Maximilian. Hey, thank you, Maximilian. Also, if the music's too loud, it's been a while since I've streamed, so let me know if the music's too loud or just right, or you can barely hear it. Still doing some updates and stuff. So let's get into the news. Let's get into the topics on deck, because I'm really excited to talk to you guys about this stuff. But we do have some quick updates about Hogwarts Legacy and just some small stuff. So let me get yo's in the chat if you guys are ready to get into the latest and greatest. And then after we go over certain news, we're going to get right into who I think Hogwarts Legacy 2's villain is and why. And I can't wait to talk about it. The channel words say to temper expectations on Twitter about the update. Exactly, Perez. Yep. He even liked my tweet of my video from after that initial tweet was posted with me saying, take the words literal. There's no hidden thing there. So there's music. Okay. There is music. I just have it real low because I've had the game going. All right, we got yo's in the chat. All right, let's see if I can find it. Let's get into the latest and greatest. Over at XpectoGO, bring you guys the latest and greatest, latest and greatest.
Ryan Little.
Alrighty, dighty. Let me go here. Okay. So we got some reports from the Rolling Library. Go show them some love. They are on top of everything Wizarding World, but specifically they had made a post, I want to say a couple of days ago or yesterday maybe, about a Hogwarts Legacy coloring book, the official Hogwarts Legacy coloring book from Insight Editions. Those are the people who have put out the art book for the game. And I'm definitely getting this. I'm excited to see like Sebastian, Natsai, Fig, and Ranrock, and all the characters in the game in coloring book form, and having fun coloring that. I'm excited to have the kids do that. They have played through the game, I believe, on the Nintendo Switch, and offering them that option, but I'm getting one for myself, and maybe coloring Sebastian's robe into Hufflepuff or something, like having fun like that. I love coloring books. What's up, Riley? And adult coloring books, they got the color by number ones are always good. You use color pencils if you want to get fancy and fine tune. I actually have a coloring book right here, a Harry Potter coloring book, which is the artwork, again, is just so cool. And the designs, sometimes they come with stickers. I hope they come with stickers. Because again, I would like to have a sticker. Like, I feel like a kid being excited about this, but like a Hogwarts Legacy coloring book sounds hype. I don't know. Is it just me? What do you guys think? Coloring book, yes, please, says Riley. I think people have different definitions of terms like DLC live service. Yeah, agreed, Magica. Let me see. Oh my gosh, yes, I saw the coloring book on Amazon months ago. I didn't think it was real. Yeah, Becky, it's real. It's real. Happy Hufflepuff Day. Get out here with the Blackwood. Yo, oh my gosh. Dylan, remind me of that quote, by the way, about bad Hufflepuffs, where J.K. Rowling said something about they have the least amount of dark wizards, because the books say otherwise. The books say otherwise. So, but what's up, Dylan? Dialogue. You have such a great story angle for the sequel that I'll be highly disappointed when it doesn't happen. Just today, same way I felt with Merlin, wasn't the focus of Hogwarts Legacy. Love the time, by the way. Thank you. I just think when I pitch a lot of these stories and thoughts, I do it with such conviction. But I think I do a good job connecting lore with what we've seen from the game. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, yeah. Not throwing shade, but do you stay into the lines when you call? I do. I have to have, not with crayons. It's hard to do with crayons. I'm just going to be real. It's hard to do with crayons. Coloring pencils, I'm good. And I'm the artist. I'm actually an artist. So, yeah, I can. It can be done. It has been done before. So, yeah, the coloring book, and it comes out in August. So, near the tail end of the summer. And a nice little book you can take with you when you go back to Hogwarts the following month, which is pretty cool. Now, there was something else. There was another book. I think we talked about it, but I can't remember. There was another book they released. Not Hogwarts Legacy. Now I'm having a brain fart. With all these people reading. Now I'm having a brain fart. Oh yeah, Retro wrote an article over here with Rolling Library. Check that out. There was another book. Oh, there it is. So that's the coloring book. Next is the Insights Edition art book, but it's the collector's edition of the art book, which I just ordered. I think I ordered it like a couple of days ago. And it looks legit. It looks legit. Colored pencils, yes. I try my best to stay in the lines. How are you guys with that? Hufflepuff was the house that produced the fewest dark wizards throughout the history. Nothing about no dark wizards. No, but Dylan, read Sorcerer's Stone chapter 5. Now I got to bring out receipts, Dylan. Now you got me needing to bring out receipts. Because I started reading it again. Listening to it again, I'm sorry. Sorcerer's Stone. Let me see. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Chapter 5. Text. I'm about to bring it. Hold on. Because it's Hagrid says it. Hold on. Okay, so it is Hufflepuff Friday, and we're going to talk about that. But I have to touch on something J.K. Rowling said, but it's contrary to what was said in the books. Okay? And let me see. It's before he goes to Ollivander's. It's before he gets his wand. Because Harry's like, I don't want to be a part he didn't think he would be a part of Hufflepuff. So Harry's like, I don't want to know if I want to be Hufflepuff or not. Let me see if her goblins. Hold on, I'm trying to get it. Grip hook, blah, 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 blah. Talking about grip hook. It's something, because Hagrid said it. The bag. Exactly, brilliant. It's quiet ice cream. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Harry's asking about Quidditch. So what is Quidditch? And what are Slytherin and Hufflepuff? I bet I'm in Hufflepuff, said Harry. Better Hufflepuff than Slytherin, said Hagrid. darkly. There's not a single witch or wizard who went bad who wasn't in Slytherin. So, there is not a single, let me bring this up right here. There's not a single witch or wizard who went bad who wasn't in Slytherin. Meaning, all the bad witches or wizards were from Slytherin. None of them were from Hufflepuff. None of them were from Hufflepuff, says Hagrid. So, she wrote this, J.K. Rowling wrote this, and this is in the first book, letting you know Hufflepuffs are that. We are that. And so, again, I got to talk to Retro about this, and I got to jump in this comment section of his video. So I'm just saying. He's not Hagrid is not objective. How is Hagrid objective with any of this? Hagrid would know. You know how much time he spent with Dumbledore? Hagrid would know. Hagrid kept so many secrets. Now, yes, Hagrid is always prone to hyperbole, but Hagrid is also known for a cat who would spill the beans. So all I'm saying is, bro, that's contrary to what J.K. Rowling's saying. I always thought Hagrid was Hufflepuff. Me too. Me too. So, I mean, yeah. He's essentially a magic zoologist, just like Newt Scamander. So, all I'm saying is, this is from Chapter 5 of the Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone, however you, whatever title you want to go with. Read it. And I'm looking for, I believe there's one other passage that kind of referenced that as well, in regards to Hufflepuff's not having any dark wizards and stuff. So that's all I'm saying. Dylon. Loyalty and knowing right or wrong. If Cedric had lived, he would have crossed the line and cursed child. Cursed Child just messed up everything. If we're being real, Cursed Child messed up everything. How are you going to mess with Cedric Diggory's thing? So is Hagrid saying only Slytherins produce dark wizards? I'm just saying. None of it is Hufflepuff. Because obviously we know, Peter Pettigrew is a dark wizard. Pettigrew was just a coward. Pettigrew was a coward. We don't count Cursed Child. Says yeah. Cursed Child is like Hagrid should have been a Hufflepuff. I agree. Plus, Hagrid isn't the brightest candle in the Great Hall. Oh, but this is I agree. I agree, Dylan. Hagrid isn't the brightest candle in the Great Hall, but Hagrid is breaking down the wizarding world to Harry, to a person who knows nothing. Essentially, he's breaking it down to not only Harry, he's obviously breaking it down to us as well, the reader. We're living through Harry's eyes and experiencing the wizarding world for the first time through his eyes. So Hagrid is just giving us the ins and outs when it comes to the houses and why you probably want to be a Hufflepuff. Why you should want to be a Hufflepuff. That's all I'm saying. It's right here. You should want to be a Hufflepuff because we're the best. Oh my gosh. Voldemort, Bellatrix, Lucius Malfoy. Yeah. Mighty could have been a Ravenclaw for sure. Yeah. Hagrid doesn't say Hufflepuff doesn't have any dark wizards either. He doesn't. But it seems like a definitive statement with him saying not a single witch or wizard who went bad who wasn't in Slytherin. So we're just saying. Because to me, Pettigrew should have been in Slytherin in the first place also. Because there's nothing because think about it like this also. If we're going to get meta, the Sorting Hat does take your opinion into the decision. So if you want, because the Sorting Hat was like, yo, Slytherin would be better for Harry. And I'm telling you, the Sorting Hat is not always correct. And he should have been in Slytherin probably if he had those features. He just ended up in what about Peter Pettigrew is Gryffindor at all? Nothing about Gryffindor has Peter Pettigrew written all over it. Even when he was a student, nothing about Peter. When they did the backstory, when they talked about the Marauders, nothing about Peter Pettigrew screams Gryffindor. So I'm just saying, your boy who did all that stuff in Hogwarts Legacy with the maze and stuff, check out the video for Retro, probably was sorted into the wrong house. What about Quirrell, though? What about Quirrell? Just a name. If the Sorting Hat takes opinions into account, there's no wonder some people were in the wrong houses. Thank you. I mean, it literally says that. I could go back to chapter 1 in this and tells you the Sorting Hat, not chapter 1, further in the chapter 7, I want to say 6 or 7. They take your opinions into account. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Yes, Jerry. Yes. Ominous was only sorted in Slytherin because he was related to Salazar. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. The reason J.K. made Slytherin all bad in the beginning is because it's a children's book and good and evil is supposed to be black and white. And you're supposed to see evil immediately. I mean, that's the same case with Tolkien, you can say, with The Lord of the Rings. Who wrote Narnia? Same with Narnia. Same with George Lucas with the Force and the dark, with the light and dark side of the Force. You usually have, yes, there's gray areas in real life, but I mean, when you tell a story, you always want to have usually want to have a good story where good triumphs over evil. In a world that seems to be consumed with or obsessed with evil, and you see it all the time in news, it's nice to have those type of books where someone triumphs over evil. So yeah. Nah, you're on Blackboard. True. I need to make a rebuttal video of retros and put it out there. I need to make speaking of, since we're talking about Hufflepuffs right quick, who's your guys' favorite Hufflepuff? C.S. Lewis. Thank you, Critter. C.S. Lewis with Narnia. Thank you, Debbie. Pirouette celebrated 11 months of Patronus Squad. I believe Sebastian will be the villain. Horcrux. Bro, when we talked about that, what was that, 2 weeks ago? Bro, that had me like, this could possibly be a thing. That had me like, bro, this could be a thing. Yeah, but Cedric was a Death Eater. Stop! Chris Shaw doesn't count. Both Tolkien, evil, yes, exactly. All stories need the exception and the rule to keep things exciting. Agreed, Rita. My thing is, there's nothing wrong with playing black and white, also, because so many people try to muddy it. James immediately, Daddy, that was sweet. You didn't have to say, no, I'm not a character, Sydney. No, I'm saying like Tonks, Newt, Sid. Oh, thank you guys. Everybody who's saying me, you're sweet. I wasn't fishing for comments. I was honestly trying to see what you guys are thinking. Oh, thank you, Danny, Sydney. You're on Blackwood's my favorite. Get out of here, Dylan. Dylan says Tonks. Ernie Macmillan, kind of underrated. I forgot about him, Maximilian. Purely Tonks is Beardo. I totally agree. He says Nagara with Cindy. Newt's my favorite. Newt is my favorite. Like, my two favorite characters are Newt and Sirius. Yeah. My boyfriend's my favorite Hufflepuff. Aww. But if we're talking in the universe, Newt is. I love all the love. Let's go. You're on Blackwood. Says Magica. Oh my gosh. Tox is sure next and my favorite to cosplay. Nice, White Star. You're the embodiment of what it means to be Hufflepuff. No, Jerry, Cindy, yo. Like all of you guys, Danny, all of y'all, Debbie, all of y'all Hufflepuffs. What about Snape and Lily? Is Lily Gryffindor and Snape and Slytherin? Yeah. Smash the like button. Thank you, Amanda. Let me see. What if we have 4 dungeons where we find each of the founders' relics and use them as powerful items that are activated by ancient magic? Just the name. We need to talk later, because I'm right there. Poppy's a great Hufflepuff. Poppy, I think, is a great addition. Poppy is a great addition to the Hufflepuff lore, characters of lore. If we're going to talk, was this Unite later? Grim Folly 2, who's also a Hufflepuff. Grim Folly 2. Loyal to a fault that he created one of the most calamitous, or used one of the most calamitous spells ever. Yeah, let me get Hufflepuffs and Poppies in the chat. Evil Poppy with the Magica, Lee, get out of here. Whatever, man. Whatever. Oh my gosh. What if our character is the villain if we had to keep the ancient magic to ourselves? Aaron, I talk about that in... so if you look at the channel, you should see a couple of playlists on the home section of the channel. And under Hogwarts Legacy 2, I think the first video is me talking about just that. I break it down like a fraction for you. I love that idea. I love that up there. Hey, Martin. Hey, everyone. What's up, Martin? Happy Wednesday, bud. Forgot about Grim Folly. Exactly, Maximilius. The only reason I remembered him because I've been doing some research. Loyal to his own detriment. Yup, Hufflepuff. Yeah. Thank you, Debbie. Sorry for arriving late. Hey, Cafe Fungus. I wish the Wizards is never late. They arrive exactly when they mean to. Magic Awaken players, this is your PSA reminder. Water your plants in Magic Awaken, the roses. I have so many roses stuff I need to do. I have like all the points. I think I'm over it or whatever, or reached it. And I need to put that in, so. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Perfect timing, Cafe Fug. Exactly. I hated Cedric, then I read the books. It was sad we didn't get to see him more. Yes, yesterday, yes. Cedric, definitely the embodiment. Game about the founders. No, TV series about the founders, which is why I am promoting the mess and will be an advocate for the TV show. Because if it is successful, we can do spin-offs. Just like with Hogwarts Legacy, we're going to get spin-off games from Hogwarts Legacy. It's a franchise now, according to the higher-ups over at WB. If the TV series is a hit, which we want it to be a hit, we can get spin-offs as well. Marauders, Founders, TV shows. I don't care what it is. Heck, a Hogwarts Legacy TV show. So we want all of these things to succeed, and hopefully WB Games or WB does right by these IPs. I just do not have time to deal with all this stuff in Magic Awaken. Yeah. I mostly just do battles and try to do some dailies, but yeah, I'm with you. Cedric didn't like Harry Potter though. Yes, because he is loyal. Yo, I'm just going to say it. Harry wasn't that likable. He wasn't. The dude had sass for days. He put his trust in the right people. But Harry Potter is a teen. And Cedric was older. The stuff Harry was doing was immature. plus on top of the sass. So I do not blame anybody who did not like Harry Potter. Obviously I blame Voldemort, but a student, yeah. Harry, he wasn't. Cold Sakai, he wasn't to a certain degree. He was and he wasn't. Just like with any potty. Somebody might look at me like, he's too positive for my liking. It might come off as fake or something, which is comments I get all the time. I get that. I can see that because you don't see it normally, so you're not used to it. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the mic has been dropped. Wait, is that a hot take? Wait. Is that a hot take? I love Harry to death. He definitely wasn't my favorite in the books. But is that a hot take? Tell me if that's a hot take or not. I might be coming back from sabbatical with scorched earth or something. Just like, you know what? I'm not going to be filtered. Harry, like our Animal Crossing character away from the game too long, messy hair. Jay's lawyer, Cedric, who would have seen that one. Debbie. That's a good point. I am backing up another fellow Hufflepuff, which loyalty is our MO. But I don't know. Is that a hot take? He said it was a warm take. Okay. I'll take warm take. Okay. I feel bad for Snape and Harry, though. Me too. Honestly, the Dark Wizard stuff is probably a plot hole she wishes she hadn't put in there. Probably why she tweaked it with the Wizarding World website detail. Yeah, she said it during an interview, and they put it on Pottermore. What's up, Retro? Show some love to the man, the myth, the legend, Retro. If you guys aren't following him, subscribe to him, watching his videos, what are you doing? If you like all things Hogwarts Legacy and Wizarding World, that is the place to be. Speak your truth. No, it's not my truth. I'm just saying. Sue would back me up on this, and she's a Gryffindor. So it's not just the Hufflepuff thing coming out. That's all I'm saying. It's not just because of the Hufflepuff biasy. Sue would agree with me. And Sue has sass for days. There's a reason Rita calls her the sassy leader. James going in, landing on scorched. I don't know. Maybe I'm unfiltered after my sabbatical. I don't know. But again, I've been listening. Sue, we've been listening to the books. Sue and I, we were listening to it over break. And while I've been away, dealing with the funeral and family loss, and I'm just like, bro, Harry's like wide-eyed doe, in the first ones and stuff, but later on, man, yeah. Both equally love someone, which is Dumbledore and Lily and James, yeah. Harry was going through so much trauma. I think all things considered, he was likable. Book 6 was rough, though. Yeah. I'm not saying he's but you saying that proves my point that he has some unlikable qualities. Now, we can trace it back to his upbringing for sure. Got a thick skin, had to deal with all that stuff he had to deal with the Dursleys for up until what? He was 10, 11? Imagine dealing with that. Hot take, Dumbledore wasn't all that either. That's another hot take that the movies just glossed over for sure. Dumbledore was not, again, trustworthy for sure. But, bro, nah. He was a teenager who was literally abused. Yep. But every teenager has sass. Every teenager has things about them that they go through and stuff like that. So, yeah. Most of the time. He is a teenager most of the time. Martin, that is correct. Trauma in this series. Yeah. Which is why, bro, Harry was such a good hero archetype. He was such a good hero archetype. I mean, the way, seeing where Harry was to where he ended up at the end and stuff, especially with his sacrifice and everything, bro, he came into the wizarding world and it felt like he finally has a place where he belongs, and ends up sacrificing himself to protect that world at the end, and it eventually paying off where he defeats Voldemort, who was threatening that world. Like, yo, Harry is such a great archetype. I'm just saying, he has some spots where it's just, I didn't like that part when Harry did that. You know, that's all I'm saying. And a good character, like I can say that about Frodo in The Lord of the Rings. I can say that about Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. I can say that about what's his name in Dune. I can say that about like any fantasy, high fantasy, any story that has like deep character development. They go through stages where the main character is just like, bro, like, why are you doing it? Why are you acting like this? Like, that wasn't nice. That wasn't good at all. All the main characters, if it's a good story, goes through that. Neo, yes. Yes. The pure poetry and lines in book when he walks to his death is so good. Bro, Maximilian, facts. The way Harry was raised, it was amazing that he was not a total psychopath. Yep. What I never understood is Hermione and Ron not believing Harry when he said Draco was a Death Eater. Yeah. Hello, Jasper Jack, the OG, the very first Return to Squad member. What's up, Jasper? Umbridge does not belong in Harry Potter. She was just straight up rude and horrible. I mean, yeah, everybody would say Umbridge was the worst, more so than Voldemort. So, Mandalorian Marauder. Harry is known known to be a haunted character with tragedy in the past. He eventually overcomes his obstacles and fears. Yep. So my thing is, both can be true. That's all I'm saying. Both can be true. He has some unlockable moments and is an amazing character and an amazing person who I would love to see my kids or myself be like. So both can be true. It's never one or the other. And that's the thing also, like, especially in today's age, like you can have an opinion and still like acknowledge the other side of that opinion. Like, everybody's now is like, no, it's either this or that. I was like, bro, no, it's not like that. Life is not like that at all. So, can't stand Umbridge. Umbridge was the worst. But, yo, that being said, I'm looking forward to this coming in. I saw, if you go to, like, the link, you get a look at, like, what you have inside of it and stuff. So, you get the book, which looks amazing. But the art pieces, I think it's 10. I can't remember how many it was. Like separate pages of art, which I'm just like, bro, this looks good. 125 is kind of steep, but it is a collector's edition. So it's like one of those things like I'll get and I might not open just to have it. Because I have a bunch of stuff like that. So, yeah. Life is gray. Yeah. Umbridge was the worst, exactly. Voldemort was just the evil character, but we hated Umbridge because she was cruel and enjoyed it. Yeah. And even with Voldemort, like, he was a product of his upbringing. Lockhart was serial victimized. He was a terrible person. Yeah. I hate Lockhart. Our book looks so nice. Yeah, it does. Definitely a coffee table book. Yes, facts. So yeah. And I'm surprised we don't have more. Like, they just announced the coloring book. They got this coming out. The album, I have the vinyl. You should check. You should see. I know Ben. Did Ben make a video about the vinyl? He might have. I don't know. I know Ben has it, and I know Lynette over at Wizard PhD has them as well. But I'm surprised there's not more merch. You got the t-shirts, but I'm surprised there's not more merch coming from the game at all, where they can milk it and make more money. So, to be honest, Without going, let me see. To be honest, the characters I enjoyed the most are Hagrid and McGonagall. I liked Harry, but those two I loved. Yeah. Without going down a Niffler hole, then if Morgana is is continuity in Hogwarts Legacy, then who is it for Merlin? The obvious person is your character, but I don't like that. Interesting. So you're saying if Isadora is essentially Morgana? No, because we didn't defeat Morgana or Isadora. We didn't defeat the Isadora. Isadora was defeated by the Keepers. So you could say Percival Rackham was Merlin per se. Was that generations or that time or that generation's Merlin and Morgana, maybe Isadora and Percival? I mean, I literally thought the statue of Percival was Merlin. So maybe that's it. I don't see it being us. I thought we would be connected to it, but I don't see it being us. They need to milk the game content. Yeah. Well, that's why we're probably seeing more live service stuff. But we're not going to talk about that. We'll talk about that probably next week. But that being said, those are some of the updates that I come across in regards to the game. We're slowly but surely getting close to the summer updates that we can expect. And they do talk about Chandler and the social media did say look for updates in the months to come regarding said updates and features coming into the game this summer. So I'm sure we'll get something hopefully soon before the updates are implemented. That being said, we don't know when those updates will be implemented. They just said summer, and summer starts in June, mid-June, usually like June 20s through September 20s. So June, July, August, and September. We got 4 months. So we might even start getting news in June and maybe get the update September 1st. I don't know. But it's going to be a slow burn when it comes to updates for that. But we'll be checking out definitely the hirings and any news or higher up quotes regarding not only Hogwarts Legacy, but WB Games' overall plan and future they have for the IP. So we'll be definitely covering that in the future Whizzing Wednesdays to come. Or play as a founder. You guys know my theory. I think every game we should have to go further back in the past until we find out the origin of Hogwarts Legacy's ancient magic strength and why it's so prevalent, specifically at Hogwarts. I think that would validate the title, because I think the story doesn't validate the title Hogwarts Legacy. So I think us going further back into the history of Hogwarts and the people who were there and the people who might have displayed or even used ancient magic would validate the title Hogwarts Legacy. So I think Founders, Pensive, Memories make sense, and maybe even the original Pensive and whoever that Pensive belonged to, their memories, I think is valid. Again, validates the title, in my opinion, at least. So, because I don't think the story does it. Let me see. Only problem is having a set house. Yeah. Set early. You say early summer, says Aaron. That the same Knights of the Round Table came up against the scary. True. Whoa! Martin with another 10 gifted Mimbies. Oh my gosh, Marty, I might have to make you just a selected badge. Like, I might just turn your badge into gifts. What in the world, man? You're like Santa, but year round. Yo, let me get my gifties and teddies in the chat. Martin giving gifted memberships to Critter Aaron, Ren, Gabe, White Star, the folks, I'm just me, Caitlin, who is that? Midnight Hunter as well. Yeah. So yeah. Thanks, Martin. All that stuff it just helps the channel. It really does. It helps the channel. So thank you. That was very sweet of you. Very sweet of you. It's so crazy to see people like use their hard-earned like money that they worked, spent time going to a job, working on, and yeah, just sending it out. Like the memberships we already have, Patronus Squad, who's been like, we have people who's been part of Patronus Squad for over 4 years. And I'm just like on and off throughout the 4 years. And I'm just like, it's just weird. It's weird, but humbling at the same time, and appreciate it. So thank you guys. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, everybody, every single member of Patronus Squad. Thank you, every single person who watches, hits the like button, comments. Yeah, it is appreciated. It helps us. It lets us know what's working, not working, and overall, it's not so much self-gratification. It's more so, hey, you're doing okay. You're doing okay. So yeah, 4 years, Jasper. Yeah, Jasper the OG. Speaking of 4 years, that being said, who is ready to get into my crazy theory on the villain? I need yos in the chat. I don't even know how to start it because it's all up here, but I did save some links, and I think it's possible. I think it's plausible. And I think it's been done before. It has been done before. And if we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Because this is, especially cats from a Wizards Unite group, y'all should get excited. I think. Y'all should get excited. I need Lynette here. Next time we talk about this, I'm going to see if I can get Lynette on call. Because, all right, we got Yos in the chat. It's been 84 years. Sing it! All right, we got Yos in the chat. All right, let's see. Let's go to question of the day as the drop. And then I'll see you guys on the other side. So, question of the day.
Ryan Little.
Okay. Hey, Killer V, what up, homie? What is good? You're hyping me up. Okay. So, I gotta start close, single camera first before we go into double camera. All right. So, if you've been watching Wizarding Wednesdays for a minute, at least a couple of times recently, we've been slowly getting into Hogwarts Legacy 2 and even touched on it a while back, but we've touched on possible villains for the game. And I think even the last time during our last stream, I think Chad or even Sue had threw out Sebastian Sallow being a possible villain in Hogwarts Legacy 2. Now, if you guys, again, watched my video, my Hogwarts Legacy 2 playlist, I only have 2 videos right now, I make a case that the story is naturally taking us to the Ministry of Magic's involvement. And I think because of the Ministry of Magic's involvement with our attending Hogwarts in the first game. They gave us a field guide. You had Fig reporting to the ministry on the ongoings of the Goblin Rebellion and stuff that they found when they were attacked. George, who passed away at the very beginning of the game, from the ministry. Even the teachers have ties to the ministry, with Professor Hecat being an unspeakable, passed previously, an unspeakable before teaching at Hogwarts, and of course Professor Sharp being an auror, amongst a lot of other things. Even the auror was there with the ongoings that happened with the troll attack in Hogsmeade, and even with the Haunted Hogsmeade quest, which I won't spoil. So the ministry has had just at least their hand or a slight reach from London all the way to Scotland in regards to what was happening in Hogwarts Legacy. And I think at the end, when we make our decision, I compared it to the Order of the Phoenix book, where we made a decision at the end of the game whether to keep Ancient Magic a secret or share it to the Wizarding World. And my pitch was, the ministry being the ministry, known for its corruptness and just overall blind eye to things, might have an opinion about our opinion concerning what to do with ancient magic, thus starting Hogwarts Legacy 2. All right, so I'm painting that picture. Because of that, I say the villain could possibly come from the Ministry of Magic. This is where Wizards Unite comes in. And I saw your question, Martin. Are we the villain? I think the ministry would paint us as the villain based on our decision. And maybe based on even us not going with the ministry. So for example, let's just say all those deaths that happened, right? Because of the goblins, because wizards look at goblins like lower class anyway. So they're like, what? We're not going to believe a goblin had a wand, let alone was using ancient magic against us. Nobody's going to believe that because they look at goblins like lesser than. We love the Wizarding World, but that's just reality. And so the Ministry of Magic is like, bro, what happened at Hogwarts, like, it's just kids stuff talking. They're coming up with lies. It didn't happen. Again, akin to the Order of the Phoenix with Harry saying Voldemort is back. And then again at the end saying, what's his name? Eventually saying, he's back. They're not going to believe us, and they will consider us a liar when we're saying, hey, ancient magic is real or whatever. So again, just setting the scene. So the poll right quick. We have 133 votes. And the results are, oh my gosh, I gotta sign in. Hold on. It's having me have to sign in Streamlabs, even though this is my poll. So I'm just gonna go here. Oh, 41% say the villain in Hogwarts Legacy 2 would come from the Ministry of Magic. I think so too. Then the closest one, oh, it's pretty close. Sebastian being 23%, then someone in the past being 22%, with someone in Hogwarts being 14%. The last three are pretty close. I'm surprised by that. But overwhelmed, almost half say someone within the Ministry of Magic, which I think it is as well. So, okay. So I'm painting that picture. The poll has ended. Now, where Wizards Unite come in? Raise your hand if you played, know the game, or raise your hand if you know the game or have never heard of the game. Wizards Unite, Harry Potter Wizards Unite. And I'm going to bring up links while you guys respond. Go here. Okay. I should start here. I should start here. All right, we got a ton of hand raises. Shocker. Mystery Magic is after Ancient Magic. Danielle, I think so. Probably your brother. Ooh, are we bringing blood into it? Who said brother? Just a name. Ooh, Jacob. All right, we got hand raises always from Danny. All right, so cool. Rita, just like local government, wizard government. Exactly, Rita. Aw, Perez, XpectoGO is the best community on YouTube. Oh, hands down. Just showing love, James. Thank you for bringing us the news and Hogwarts Legacy content. Perez, thank you for the love. And gifted Mimby. Let me give attendees in the chat. Oh, the next villain is WB execs. Get out of here, Jakes. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna switch over. Let me see. How can I close this? Who remembers The Unforgivable? Who remembers The Unforgivable? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Who made you a gamer? Oh, I didn't know that, Jerry. Non-verbal spell casting 6 year. Ooh. Hand without non-wand waving. Okay, so if you played Wizards Unite, you will know of this group called The Unforgivable. And their description goes as it was an organization that appeared to be responsible for the calamity, which was the big thing that happened in Wizards Unite. There was a spell that brought past characters in the wizarding world to the Muggle world, and it was our job as SOS Task Force to return them back to their time. It was called the Confoundable Spell, I believe. Okay. Now, if you read the description of the Unforgivables, let's go through it together. It is a mysterious organization that was discovered to have involved with the calamity. It was known, little is known about its origins, keep that in mind, motives, or members of the Unforgivable, except from the fact that it was made up of some of the wizarding world's most rich and powerful, including members of the Sacred 28. Remember that also. For those of you guys who don't know, the Sacred 28 are the pure blood wizarding families. And they all have the last names and have been pure blood throughout the history of their families. So remember, higher ups, members within the higher ups, the Unforgivable do, sounds like the Ministry, and the members of the Sacred 28, which were pure blood families, which again, we'll talk about. They maintain wealth status. At some point in the early 21st century, they're talking about the events that happened in Wizards Unite, this main storyline for that game. Recruiting more broadly, and members were commanded to acquire what they most desire. Okay, now, if you go into their history, although the British Ministry of Magic had no records of their existence as of November 2020. The Unforgivables, they have no record of their existence. It was implied by one of its most respected members that the organization began as an ancient cult of dark wizards and witches that, according to legend, could transfer knowledge and power from generation to generation through ominous-looking masks. Okay, we have a group who worked within the not only Ministry of Magic, but other governments. If you play the game, you know this. Have power Come in. I'm sorry. Who have power, access, and seek power as when they started wanting ancient, could transfer knowledge and power throughout the rankings. Now, you're saying, James, that's a storyline within Wizards Unite. What does that have to do with Hogwarts Legacy? I'm glad you asked. Portkey Games is also the maker of a lot of these games. The Portkey Games banner is what allows WB, Niantic, Avalanche Software, Zynga, all these developers that make games with the Wizarding World banner tell their own stories. That's what Portkey Games does. And each game has had a connection to another game. Wizards Unite had a connection to the Fantastic Beasts game that came out before. Hogwarts Mystery has a connection to Wizards Unite with the Unforgivable, with the Cabal Group R. What's to say Hogwarts Legacy could have a connection to Wizards Unite, even Hogwarts Mystery, with their own Portkey Games universe or something like that, and have little tidbits and nods to storyline beats that could impact the overall story. James, we are going to need to see a Dark Wizard, man. All right, so thoughts, just because I'm about to show why it's connected, but I just want to hear your initial thoughts. I think in Hogwarts Legacy 2, if the storyline takes us to the Ministry of Magic, we need another big bad. The Ministry is usually power hungry. There could be somebody within the Ministry going after what we have, who's part of this past organization who always seeked power and might be able to use ancient magic because they pass power through Mask and want us within their cabal of dark witches and wizards. And we could see the origin of the Unforgivable that later plays out in the game formerly known as Wizards Unite. I would love that, says Danny. Nice. Any mention of Ancient Magic Wizards Unite? Britta Critter. Yes. The confoundable spell is Ancient Magic. The spell that brought back all of those characters is regarded as Ancient Magic. I'll show you. Don't see why they could use those. Yeah. They couldn't use this stuff. Exactly, Ren. The potential connection is there, but it could be separate too. White Star, not saying this is definite. All I'm saying is could be a possibility and is there if Avalanche Software decides to capitalize on it. And I can share why it's there. The potential can, let me see, rather than pulling from the canon than from other games, to be honest, rather than pulling from canon. No. Don't get it twisted. They're still utilizing canon. A lot of the characters that we see on the side, do you know Folly's great-great-grandfather is in Hogwarts Legacy? Gren Folly, the one who used ancient magic and used the confoundable spell, is in Hogwarts Legacy and is the eventual headmaster of is head of the Ministry of Magic during the Crime of Grindelwald. All they have to do is connect it just certainly with characters. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hey.
You seem all calm and cool and collected.
We just started with our talk that we had.
Hufflepuffed out?
Today is Hufflepuff Friday. Everybody say hi, Sue.
Hufflepuff Friday?
Hufflepuff Friday.
Oh, Hufflepuff Friday.
Hey, Hillary, what is good? Welcome.
Gryffindor! Hey, everybody.
You always come in right when we get into it.
Yay.
Sexy leaders in the house. We got Sue emails in the chat. I want it to be true, but playing of all the games, it feels like there aren't any through when it comes to the storylines. That's if you're paying attention, Amanda. Listen, give James 1.6 million budget. Let's Sue write the IP and get it done, says Danielle.
Same.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, how it can connect to Wizards Unite. Okay. First and foremost.
First, I'm gonna get some snacks.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No.
Oh, I let the cat in?
Yeah, she's been eating the flowers.
Uh-oh.
Can you move the flowers?
Yeah.
You just move the flowers. She's fine in here if it's just the flowers. This thing.
I don't want to put them on your computer.
Because she's gonna climb up there.
I'll just hold them on my lap.
No. Because they were talking about your face being covered by the mic last time also.
I noticed that and I was fine with it.
I told you guys you'd be fine with it. Okay. We need a kitty check. Okay.
Jake said.
Okay. Hold on. Let's go here. So, how it could connect. Okay.
Yep.
Where's the search bar?
It's right there.
Thank you, Sue.
You're welcome.
Okay. So first, there's a person named Albert Sallow. I hate these things at the top. There's a person named Albert Sallow. You're like, okay, wait, what is that? Why is that important?
What's the big deal?
He's in Harry Potter Wizards Unite and actually works within the ministry and is an unspeakable and worked with Grimm, who caused the events in Harry Potter Wizards Unite. And they show possible family members being Anne and Sebastian Sallow, which if they, and remember, this game, Wizards Unite, came out before Hogwarts Legacy. So Avalanche Software borrowed the name Sallow from Wizards Unite, showing that they are steadily connecting the games, if only through names. They're connecting the games, if only through names, and if they want to continue that, they can put their toes in with the story. Again, Albert Sallow worked with Grim Folly in Wizards Unite within the ministry as an unspeakable who would know something about ancient magic, and his ancestors are possibly either Sebastian or Anne, which could point to Sebastian and Anne both living or one of them living.
Wait, okay. So, but aren't Sallow and Folly both?
No, only Folly, the 28.
Okay.
Sallow is not.
So they aren't both strong wizarding family?
No, they're not strong wizarding families, which also proves, which again backs up my theory of Avalanche Software pulling from Wizards Unite, at least just with name. Now, Folly is one of the Sacred 28. That is a wizarding pure blood family. And again, if we go to the Folly was the head Grim Folly, who used ancient magic, by the way. His ancestor is in Hogwarts Legacy as well. And you see him at the Quidditch pitch. His name is
Hector.
Hector Folly. Let's look for Hector Folly right quick. And we actually get a picture of him.
Cat update. She has a problem with the curtains and is
Speaking of cats.
and is aggressively pursuing that problem.
Gosh, where's the picture? Where's the picture? Where's the picture?
Probably covered by an ad.
Oh, it's covered by this. Where's the X on this?
Go down, maybe? What?
Can we?
Nope.
Well, he's in the Quidditch pitch.
Wait, go down. Can you scroll down? If he's not one of those. Oh, no, that's not. Okay,
No.
never mind.
But let me see. Hogwarts Legacy, Open Rush, RPG. Wait. This is Hogwarts Legacy. This is not Hector Folly. Hold on. There we go. There it is.
Oh.
Hector Folly. He's near the Quidditch pitch. He's the eventual British minister, 1925 to 1939, during the events of the Crimes of Grindelwald. And he's in Hogwarts Legacy. And he's also the great-great-great-grandfather of Grimfolly, who also used ancient magic in Wizards Unite.
Boom.
That's how you can connect these two games together. That's how you, just with the characters they introduced. That's how you can connect these two games. And even Hogwarts Mystery, because in Hogwarts Mystery, R is another dark cabal of witches and wizards, but they're going after corruption, according to Wiki, within the ministry. And they're killing people within the ministry because of corruption. So that corruption could be them sniffing out the unforgivable who have ranks within the Ministry of Magic. I am telling you guys, as soon as I heard this last night, Sue and I were talking while she was playing Hogwarts Legacy, because I couldn't think.
Who'd you hear it from, James?
Sue, because I couldn't think of an idea. No. I took the connections. I did that. You were talking about ancient magic, but anyway.
I just throw ideas out there.
And then
You're the one who gets the red yarn.
Yeah.
And starts connecting it on the bulletin board.
Yeah. Are random NPCs named? Yes. A lot of them in Hogwarts Legacy. I'm actually going back right now, writing down the names and seeing if there's any connection to the Sacred 28 or any connection to past games right now. I have a list right now. I won't reveal. I will reveal in the video.
It's like you've got a 3-point plan. You're not going to give it to him right now.
Yeah.
Beardo said, what year are we in Hogwarts Legacy?
1890. Yep. Let me see more on Hector. Biography. Born at some point between 1872 and 1879.
Well, that's quite a range.
Yeah. But he's in Hogwarts Legacy. We don't know his his school year. So, Merlin, they are all connecting the games, if only through the names. Those are his claims. Thus saith James Magic Bars. Foo. Thank you. That's it. That's all I'm saying. If they're connecting the games through the names, bars, then we might have something. We have a basis on a possible villain for the sequel if they want to utilize the Ministry of Magic, which is always known to be corrupt.
Whoa. You just threw it out there.
I did. So there was some other stuff I wanted to point out. So I usually like to throw it out there and then just see what you guys think. I think I might have just broke everybody's brain a little bit right now, which is also fine.
That's what we want.
The Albert Sallow thing is crazy. He wasn't even that big of a player in Wizards Unite. He was only mentioned in dialogue. But same with Poppy Sweeting. Sweeting was only mentioned in the old Harry Potter games as a chocolate frog card. And they made a character.
I bet there's an index somewhere of every last name that is mentioned in Wizarding World anything.
Yeah, games, comics. Well, I'm sure there's no comics, but books. Yeah.
Okay, this is a graphic novel.
I don't know.
Weird.
That is weird. What's chat saying?
rabbit hole is going deep. You have no idea, Danelle. Any chance we see young Dumbledore in the future? Oh, we have to.
We have to.
Absolutely.
I don't think till year 7 though.
Yeah. Amanda said, I hope you're right. I've been losing faith in the games, but you're giving me some hope here, like for connections. Cafe Fungus said, why did Hogwarts Legacy go for 1890 and not like early 1800s? Any ideas? I think the Goblin Rebellion.
Yeah. I think their premise was the Goblin Rebellion being a thing. And they wanted to be far enough from like Harry Potter, because 1890 is exactly what 100 years from Harry Potter, right? Harry Potter got there 1990.
Yes, I think.
So I think the whole century out from Harry Potter thing is like a nice round number instead of like 110 years ago. You know, the events happened in Hogwarts Legacy a clean 100 years ago from the Harry Potter books. Something happened in Hogwarts Legacy. So yeah.
Denebula said, one doozy of a connection.
Yeah.
Nailene, yep, Hector is a student in Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
Aviv said, I took some random last name I found in the wiki for my second evil play. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Hi, Marco.
Nice. Okay, so let me get to that.
Majika said, just looking up the meaning of Sallow, looks like they may have used that surname based on Anne's condition. Yeah, that's also possible. And Sebastian Sallow just sounds awesome.
Yeah, SS. You get the Severus Snape. You got the SS
got that
thing.
Peter Parker thing going on.
Yeah. But also, again, Wizards Unite came before Hogwarts Legacy. Whether they used Sallow because of Anne's condition or not, the last name Sallow is a wizarding name within the canon that Portkey Games has established. Wizards Unite came out in 2019. Hogwarts Legacy came out in 2023. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, there could be reasons why, but there's connections now because we already had a Sallow in Wizards Unite, and now we have a Sallow in Hogwarts Legacy.
See you, Sig.
See you, Sig. Thanks for everything.
Zeev loves your outfit.
Oh. What's up, Zeev?
I'm assuming they're talking about your outfit.
And yours.
You know, I don't know. I feel like I just have a sense about that.
Because of Hufflepuff Day.
Yeah. Sayin said, did Albert Sallow have something to do with Solomon Sallow being kicked out of the Ministry of Magic for using dark magic?
So, there's nothing about that. Let me go forward. I didn't see anything about Solomon. I just know there's connections. Let me see.
Ren said it would be a shame to have these family names and not make stronger story connections.
That's exactly my point.
See you, Gabe.
See you, Gabe. Thanks for coming in. Missed you guys. That's exactly my point. Like, why would they utilize the same last names? Because, like, that's why the wiki is so good, because now they connect all the stuff, because they have information not only from the books, but also from the games. So you got Sallow family, like, Department of Mysteries. Bro, like, and again, them working within the Department of Mysteries is also connect to ancient magic. What's to say Albert worked within the Department of Mysteries as an unspeakable, because he was what's the word? Not encouraged. What's the insight word? What's the word that like draws inspired? He was. What's to say he wasn't inspired?
You're welcome.
By the events in Hogwarts Legacy that either his relatives passed down, whether it be Anne or Sebastian, and thus him working in the Ministry. That's what I'm saying. Like these aren't. Whether it's just by name, they have an avenue now. That's my whole point. Avalanche Software has an avenue now to continue that connection that might have been just an Easter egg and have it layered up within the story, especially since we should be going towards the Ministry of Magic involvement and later installments of Hogwarts Legacy, thus my connection with the Unforgivable.
Okay, so Perez said, I may be looking into it too much, but I think if he is related to Sebastian, then could other unspeakables know about the Sallow family like Professor Hecat? I think the Unspeakable Sallow is later.
Yeah, the Unspeakable Sallow is later.
And then Maximilian said, I wonder if Gareth Greengrass could be related to Anne, as his own daughter had a similar illness to Draco's wife. James just flailed for a second.
That is a current theory on Reddit, actually.
Ooh.
Because, and we all know there's a Greengrass who was the leader of this group, the Unforgivables, who has a daughter with this. We don't know if it's the same curse, but what's the name of the Maledictus? But we know he had a daughter with the Maledictus curse, and the only other ones we knew who had it was another Greengrass. And so a lot of people are saying Daphne Greengrass and Anne Sallow could be related, where Anne marrying into the Greengrass family, which I think is one of the Sacred 28, thus passing down the Blood Maledictus curse throughout the family, because it only affects the females.
You know what's weird? Is that it's 28. The number.
Oh, 28?
Usually she uses prime numbers.
Yeah.
28 is just like a very ordinary number.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I didn't even think about it like that.
Anyway, Merlin said, who do you think gave the Unforgivables their magic? Hint, it rhymes with Schmizadora Schmorganok.
So we got White Star saying Anne was cursed by someone, but the Greengrass have a hereditary blood curse. Do we know where that blood curse started, though?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Oh, we got 100 likes.
Let's go!
Ren felt like the whole thing with Rookwood cursing her was brushed over so quickly.
So quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So quickly.
Jake said, does that mean Anne gets cured from the curse? And was it Sebastian's doing?
So, since Albert Sallow, who's in the future, has a possible connection to either one of them, that can be up to debate. We just know Albert Sallow is is connected to the Sallow family, whether it's through Sebastian or Anne. That's all we know, because obviously he's not the uncle, because rip. So because of that, it could be anything. And again, I will repeat this. Because of these names, the Avalanche software has an avenue to not only connect the games, but also have a compelling story with the characters that we already have. Thank you. See, I saw that head.
I was trying to support you.
I know.
The only way I know how.
All right, so Daphne Greengrass, pure blood witch, member of the Greengrass family, old wizarding family, one of the Sacred 28, attending Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. For those of you guys who don't know Daphne Greengrass, she's in The Cursed Child. Wait, is it Daphne? No. Daphne is the daughter of Grimm. What's her name? What's the other Greengrass blood maledictions?
One of the sisters' distant ancestors was cursed with blood malediction, which resurfaced in Astoria.
Historia, that's the name. Yeah, that's the name. I was getting Daphne mixed up, because Daphne is the daughter of Gareth, who also had the blood maledictus.
So the question is, what has Sebastian sacrificed to cure his sister, even after the Solomon saga?
Yeah.
Oh, and Draco's wife was Astoria.
Historia, yes. That's
Astoria.
Astoria, yes. Astoria Greengrass. So, and even there, Portkey Games found a way to connect Astoria to Daphne and Gareth Greengrass. Just, again, through the names. So we talk about more blood malediction stuff. So all this to say, I think the Unforgivables would make sense as a possible villain. Not so much as having a heavy presence, but I think the overarching villain, if Hogwarts Legacy and Avalanche Software were to have a nod to the Unforgivables with this overarching villain who might be a part of the Ministry of Magic, I think would be a nice bow on something that they've started. And you don't need the Unforgivables mentioned at all. You don't. You can just say this person is part of a dark cabal that has been there for a while.
But why would they not take the time to mention the name of the cabal?
Because the Ministry didn't believe they existed until the events in Hogwarts Legacy. They didn't even know they existed. According to this.
Oh, I'm just trying to picture
why
an entire game where you don't know the name of the group you're fighting.
Because you can hide it with nicknames. You had R in Hogwarts Mystery. You can do it. I'm just saying.
Like when you're fighting people, what is it going to be called? It won't be an Ashwinder Scout this time.
No. It could be clean. Dark Wizards, Dark Ministry Official. It could be clean like that. It doesn't have to be blank name part of the Unforgivables. You don't need that because it's still a secret cult. So it could just be that person's name, ministry turned Dark Ministry Official.
It could just be cult member.
Or cult member. Yeah. You don't have to mention the name at all. I'm telling you, bro, they can go that route.
Have you started talking about what they want?
Well, obviously ancient magic and the manipulation of it. As we see with the description of the group, let's see. Native to the British Isles, already pursuing power through forbidden practices, and realized that their goals aligned with those of the Dark Lord. This was later on, but they were already doing unforgivable stuff and pursuing power. Like, they're pursuing power.
Rita said Gryffindors need an enemy name to get all worked up over.
And even right here, it says an ancient cult. What's to say they weren't already here in the first place before even the events of Hogwarts Legacy?
I mean, ancient indicates it would be older than 100 years.
Yeah. So,
how ancient are we talking? What kind of cool masks do we get to see in the next one then?
Bro, and I can take this. I can just take this sentence right here.
What if they just call them druids or something?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but I think people will be mad about druids all being bad.
No. My thing was the druids connection going back to the pensive. The Hogwarts pensive. It was left there because that cult might have wiped out the people who lived there where Hogwarts is, which is why the area is a stronghold of ancient magic, because they were after ancient magic in the first place. Bro, let me write Hogwarts Legacy 2. I just connected this with my theory with the whole game.
Wait. Is the Ministry of Magic a stronghold of ancient magic?
No.
It's just a lab where they study it.
Right.
Why wouldn't they put the Ministry of Magic on a stronghold of ancient magic? They're just going for political convenience.
Yeah.
It's close to all the other
stuff.
stuff.
We're going to build this, and then like hundreds of floors later beneath the ground, we have the veil here. We have the veil here.
Oopsie.
Whoopie.
Woohoo.
Bro, what's to say this cult didn't have a hand of wiping out the original group who was there where Hogwarts was like built? Which is why there's a legend of the pensive being half buried.
So they want a monopoly on ancient magic?
Yes, they want power. Which is why they were after Grimm in Wizards Unite, who was only one smart enough and capable to make and use ancient magic and cast the confoundable spell. The foundable spell. They've been after ancient magic this entire time. Bro. They've been after ancient magic ancient cult. Ancient magic.
They have so much in common already.
Before the Keepers. What's to say they were around during the Founders Age? Or before?
I say yes, because you know why? When the UK says ancient, they kind of have a leg to stand on because they have like a lot more history behind them.
Yeah.
But
especially more than us, yeah.
Yeah, I mean there were people who lived here for a very long time.
Yeah.
But like for United States, we've only got couple hundred years behind us.
Yeah, since the 70s.
Or a few hundred years.
Whenever we came here.
But ancient in the UK, I feel like it means something.
Or ancient in Africa means something.
Yeah, and again, people have lived here a long time, but just United States ancient. We don't have ancient for United States.
Bro, I might write this video tonight. What's everybody saying in the chat?
Was the ministry built around the Veil? That would be cool. Let James cook with Avalanche. Let James produce the IP and Stu Wright. Mic drop. Perez said we're tumbling down the Niffler hole. Sayan said, could the Unforgivable group have links with Voldemort?
They do.
Merlin said they were Romans then. Rita said, Sue says yes because she is a supportive wife. Thanks, Rita. I don't remember what I said yes to, but I'll take it.
In regards to the ancient, possibly.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. I jumped on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
James, this sounds great, but now you'll have to obliviate our minds so that we aren't spoiled for the story for Hogwarts Legacy 2. Ren said, we still got some nice stuff from a few thousand years ago.
Yeah.
Jake said, did y'all see the interview with Professor Sprout saying adult Harry Potter fans?
Oh my gosh. I ignored that. I saw the quote and I saw the interview and I was just disappointed. I was like, oh, come on. She turned down a role in one of the upcoming Disney Plus shows, Agatha Coven of Harkness, whatever they want to call it, because she didn't want to be in the United States because she doesn't like the United States. She turned down $500,000 because she doesn't like the United States and didn't want to be in the United States to film for like a couple of weeks. And she said people who watch Harry Potter are like, she feels bad for them, like they need to move on. It's a children's thing. Verbatim, like, I'm paraphrasing, but yeah.
Well, that is a take.
That is a hot take. That is a hot take. But a take nonetheless, and that's her opinion.
Yeah, that's okay. We also play video games.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. I don't see her exploring video games that much. She's probably old school, doesn't get the appeal, and not everybody's into the same stuff. So when you have that influence where what you say matters to people, I'm surprised she went that route, but nonetheless, she's giving her opinion, and that's all I can say.
People are saying she is a cool lady, just says some out-of-pocket stuff.
Yeah.
Really,
It's her opinion.
Yeah, does not have any effect on how I feel about anything.
Or it will not change my thoughts on that subject either.
I would have to hate a country a lot to.
I was surprised about that.
To not go there for a brief job.
Yeah.
But
500,000.
I mean, if you've got it like that.
Yeah. That's crazy. And it would have been cool because she would have been a witch in that show. So, yeah.
Well, okay.
Scorched earth hot takes. For sure. But anyway, we will be exploring this further. And we will have a video or two after my other scripted videos about other stuff with Hogwarts Legacy 2 comes through. So I'm playing catch up, but Yeah, I feel like with this, I can write this right now. But yeah, the Unforgivables, I think, makes a lot of sense. And especially with my theory of each game taking us back further and further into history with the school, thus Hogwarts Legacy. Because I still think the title doesn't match what actually happened in the game. If we take it all the way back to ancient magic, and with the school being a stronghold of ancient magic, that is the legacy of Hogwarts. Ancient magic is the legacy.
Just the name said, what are the chances HL2 is a prequel?
They would never do that. They would never do that.
Because if it was the same character, you wouldn't be at Hogwarts yet. And you wouldn't have any magic.
So you would have... all the connections they wanted us to have with our character is gone. Because they said they wanted it to be your story. So what? We just have a one and done story, and now we have to do another story and connect. I don't think that makes sense. I think a prequel later down the line would make sense, but they started with 5th year, which is exactly 3 years out from when we would graduate, which points to a trilogy if they wanted to pursue it. I just think everything they've set up points to them continuing the story, and with us graduating Hogwarts at the end of the game, of the 3rd game. But a spin-off prequel would be very cool. But yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, something passed down. Even how the Unforgivables pass down knowledge and power. That's literally the meaning of legacy. That's the definition of legacy. Oh my gosh, bro!
He's gonna look up legacy. He's gonna look up the definition of it.
Okay. Where does this say?
Ren has a good point, but we can totally have historical flashbacks like in the first game.
Yeah, that's why I said us going back means through pensives. So we went back with the keepers in the first game. I think we go back to the founders in the second game. And then the third game, we go back to where the first pensive happened and find out what happened to that group of people who might have been taken out by the Unforgivables. And yeah. I think at the top, they talk about how they pass power. Mysterious discovered goal to increase their wealth at some point 21st century. Began recruiting more broadly. Theus members. That's a fold in Vargas. You remember that? That's a fold in Vargas. Oh my gosh.
The story kind of fell apart for me at the end. So
yeah.
I remember the names. I don't remember what they did.
Right. Okay, so according to legend, could transfer knowledge and power from generation to generation through ominous-looking mask. That's what their legend is. Can't spell.
Baratello said, they heard Hogwarts Legacy 2 is a prequel with Merlin as the main protagonist.
And then the definition of legacy.
I knew it. I told you guys he was going to look it up. I told you.
And then the definition of legacy. Something transmitted by or received from an ancestor or predecessor or from the past.
Oh, I thought the legacy of the ancient philosophers was part of the definition. I was like, what?
No.
What dictionary is this?
If the game is called Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, I'm following.
The events that happen in the game does not validate the title of Hogwarts Legacy. It's the Keeper's Legacy. So I made the pitch that the actual legacy of Hogwarts Legacy is ancient magic.
Okay.
And I said that because we know magic Rowena Ravenclaw had a dream of the location of Hogwarts, which is where they found an ancient relic, i.e. or aka the pensive. The dream, Rowena Ravenclaw had a dream of where to build Hogwarts. A hog led her there. And we know ancient magic acts by itself sometimes. So my thing is, the legacy of Hogwarts that's passed down is ancient magic. That's the legacy in my opinion. It's because it goes with the keepers to us, might have been with the founders or even Merlin before, and maybe even the person who had the pensive that was wiped out by the unforgivables, who also transfer power from generation to generation. Thus the name, bro.
You're way off.
I know.
The legacy is the friends we made along the way.
Oh my gosh. Get out of here. What is Chad saying?
Just the name said, I'm tired of it feeling like we can't touch important characters like the founders and have to create the keepers. Instead, it feels kind of irrelevant.
Yeah. You have to remember also, Avalanche was not relatively... This was a big undertaking for Avalanche Software. And WB put a lot of trust in them. So they might not... I was told, possibly... They might not have been allowed to play with all the toys in the toy chest. Thus, they had to create the keepers. But after the success of this game, I'm sure they have all access to the entire toy chest. So this is just what I have heard. I've heard they didn't have access to all the characters in the toy chest. So... They had to create their own.
Danelle said, thank goodness for Sue for pulling James back.
Bro,
Becky said Avalanche are probably watching this, taking notes.
And laughing at the same time.
They already have.
Yeah, they already
know exactly what they're going to go
Moira Squire, Alan 2, all them jokers. They
have long since had a plan, I am confident.
They left it open-ended where they can continue. That's what they told Andy during the launch.
And I'm sure many of them had in kind of dreamland an idea of where they would pick up certain things and go with it if they got a second game.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
If they are paying attention, they are laughing a lot.
Yeah. But I promise you, they're not limited with the next one. I think they were limited. I'm pretty sure they were limited with the first game. In regards to characters they could mention, utilize, all that stuff. I think I'm pretty sure that changes with the second game. Britta Critter says, I figured it out.
Yeah, she's looking up anagrams. So she said Hogwarts Legacy is an anagram for Archway's Toggle. And also Gargoyle's Watch, which I feel we should look into.
We should look into gargoyles.
We should really look into
There's a ton of statues already on Hogwarts.
And there's a lot of archways, as we have discussed.
As we had said.
I think Britta Critter, just keep going. Because I feel like you're onto something. Don't give up.
Becky.
You're about to hit gold.
Becky, the legacy is within Hogwarts, which is a stronghold of ancient magic.
Britta said, the archways toggle. They toggle you from one version of reality to another.
They do.
That is so true.
So does the veil.
And the gargoyles do watch. That's their whole job.
Yeah.
Wait, there's not a W. Oh, there is a W in Hogwarts Legacy.
Where does the warts come from?
I am not good at letters all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Usually pretty good.
You are.
Sometimes.
You're a writer.
Not so good.
I think you're underselling yourself. You're a writer. I think saying it might be tough. But thinking of them and writing them down,
visually
you're good.
Picturing things.
Yeah.
Very bad.
Yeah.
Very bad. Side note, James used to always ask me what I thought my characters looked like in my book so that he could draw them for me. And I was always kind of like, this brown hair. And then he was like, what are they wearing? And I was like, I don't know. Shoes.
I hate it.
A belt.
I hate it.
A jacket.
It was literally like pulling teeth. I was just like, you think of these characters 24/7. You're writing about them.
I think of their souls.
You don't think about what they look like.
I thought a little bit about what they looked like. I had to describe them, kinda.
But the thing is that's cool insight into your writing, because you have to think of not their outward appearance, but their reasoning for why they're doing what they're doing in order to continue. So I thought that was I was annoyed because I was trying to draw it, her characters, but at the same time, it's cool to think about because You have to think that way
As a writer, am describing what everything visually looks like all the way through.
Yeah.
I'm not actually gonna be a writer for very long because no one's gonna read that.
No.
I just have to sketch it, and then their imaginations will actively
Run with
fill in everything.
Yeah.
That's why reading is the best thing ever.
Would Harry Potter know about the Unforgivable in the Ministry of Magic? Well, he knew later on. If we're going off Wizards Unite.
Ren said, "Oh, soon, no," and then said, "Whatever you imagine is correct, I guess." I described it enough.
Yeah.
I described enough, and also there's a webcomic of it, so I don't need to describe it anymore because now there are pictures.
Oh, Mech asked a great question. So,
eyes, nose, and a mouth. Yep, Mel, exactly.
Mech. So when Sirius ended up in the past, what happened? What do you mean?
What?
In the Veil? What do you mean? What happened in the past? Ended up in the past?
Oh, Gift of Nebbies.
Oh, who's this from? Rainyard. Yo.
Thank you.
Welcome to Retorted Squad. Bartello. Mech. Who is that?
Civ.
Max and
Kakoa
and Oblong.
Hey, Oblong.
Hey.
When he went through the arch, he didn't go back in time.
No, he went because death is like a realm, like a place. Like when Harry is talking to Dumbledore after he died and stuff. I think it's just. I'm not saying that's where Sirius is. All I'm saying is there's another plane of existence, which is how you can possibly explain ghost or something. So there's another plane of existence that you could physically pass through without actually having to die, but it's the realm of death. So I'm saying, okay, I said that wrong.
This took a turn.
So, because I'm trying to answer Mech's question.
Just the name said he was in limbo between life and death.
Because that's what ghosts are, essentially, or a poltergeist. So their bodies aren't there, but their being self is around. It gets convoluted, but all I'm saying is the veil, I think, on the other side is the plane of death. And on this side is the plane of life. But you can't have your physical body on the plane of death. The only thing that transfers is your soul. So there's something that happens with ghosts and poltergeists where they have a soul, where they have their bodies, but it's not like a physical body. So the veil itself is a whole video by itself. Good gracious. Concentrated into a being, not a person. Yes.
That's what he's saying is poltergeist.
Yeah, that's what he's saying is poltergeist, yeah.
Yep, priestess, agree. Slytherin is not automatically evil all the way.
Nope. Even though I use that line as an example of why there are no evil Hufflepuffs, but...
What would happen if a Horcrux was thrown into the veil? What happens if Fiend Fire is cast into the veil?
So it rips... Horcrux is a ripped soul. So part of the soul is inhabits that item. So could an item still exist on the other side of the plane? Or is it biological that can't exist on the other side? Interesting. If you throw a Horcrux through the veil, would the soul still be safe enough that if Voldemort wanted to hide it there, he could? The thing is, how would you get the soul back on this side, though? I don't think it would destroy the soul, but the soul wouldn't be able to be revived.
Beardo said, how did Quirrell have two heads?
Magic.
Another excellent question.
So keep passing that box. We gotta do pirouettes. And no. Oh yeah, we gotta open that. I think. Well, nah.
We never have a box card.
I know. Don't worry about it. The other box. It's a white box.
There are a lot of boxes over here.
It should be one that's like half ripped. Oh, Noah. Hey, Jay-Sue. I just woke up. Hey, Noah. How you doing, bud? It's been like a week or two. We've been MIA. That one. I think it's that one.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, we got 100
100 pirouettes.
We got 100 likes. So we got to do a pirouette. And we're going to continue this dialogue. But what I want you guys to do, your homework. You guys have homework, okay? And bring it to me next week. See if you find any visiting families within... Stop using the hiss.
I'm not.
See if you find any visiting families in Hogwarts Legacy that is connected to the Sacred 28. Outside of, obviously, the Weasleys, the Blacks. Do you see anybody else? Let me know. Let me know. Bring it to me. We'll talk about it.
We will talk about it.
My dog is eating it. I type. Eating your homework. All right. So this is something I got from
Jared?
Alonzo. What is it? Oh my gosh. I know it's Alonzo. No. He has a channel. Mod Monkey, thank you. Thank you, Merlin. Thank you, Merlin. Mod Monkey.
It's from Hawaii.
Oh, that's the wrong box.
Yeah. You said it was half open.
The other one should be half open ripped. Has to be the research is dangerous. Yes. I'm sorry. So this is from Mod Monkey. Go show him some love. He's also there. Cindy celebrated 18 months of Patronus Squad. Mod Monkey, thank you. And it's pretty cool. A Harry Potter Patronus controller.
What?
Now, you guys know the Patronus is our logo. And so to have a controller, this looks like a PC controller. An Xbox maybe? It has RGB lighting. Wait. It has little lights right there. It's a Patronus.
That's cool.
It's blue too. Wireless controller. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is for PC. No, this is for Switch? No.
Switch, Windows, iOS, Android.
So you can use this for Switch and PC?
Cool.
That's the look behind it. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to introduce this. It has Expecto Patronum in the middle.
Cool.
So shout out to Mod Monkey. Go show him some love.
Thanks, my monkey. Ren said, Expecto control him.
Expecto Controller, yes. So if that does that, then I can set the controller to have different. Bro, I'm gonna have fun with this. So yeah, shout out to Mod. Love you, bro. All right, let's do pirouettes and then we'll get out of here. As always, we're running over, but feels good to be back. And we missed you guys. All right, let's do the pirouettes right quick. We just got dinner. Have you eaten? Oh, usually.
Just had a bunch of mints.
Oh, okay. So no, you didn't. You usually get something.
I do?
I usually hear something in the kitchen when I know you're here. So I thought you might have like eaten something, but you're snacking on the mints. All right, let's do it.
You can't see.
You can't.
Ah!
You can't hide.
My shirt totally blends into the background.
It
I'm gonna wear
does.
this every time.
It's not enough light. Oh, I got to get the shoe off.
I can do it with my shoes on.
I cannot. All right, you ready?
Always. Stop copying me.
Okay. Wait. Oh, why'd you go? You went before me.
I had to show you how to do it.
You went before me.
I had to show you the technique.
How dare
I
you?
didn't want you to be shy.
How dare you?
I have to keep you on your toes. Otherwise, you'll just know what to expect and can't have that.
Uh-huh. Thank you for looking out for me, see. Thank you for showing me how
This
to
can go lower?
Yes.
Why have we been blocking my face the whole time?
Because you still, it's going to be,
Too quiet.
yes.
I'll just go like this whenever I talk.
I thought that's what you were doing. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Good to be back. Yeah.
Rita added a quote of me saying I can do it with my shoes on.
I always forget that's a feature that you guys can save quotes from the stream. So have fun with that one, I will say. Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you, radio.
You guys are the best. It feels good to be back. And theory crafting and all that other stuff.
And you said thank you for the flowers.
I did say, I showed them the flowers. I did say thank you for the flowers. And again, thanks for the flowers, the DMs, and all that stuff while we were gone, going through what we were going through last week. And we're slowly getting back into it still. I was talking to Sue last night. I was like, bro, I never have problems trying to come up with ideas to talk about for, Wizarding Wednesdays, because it's just full of it. But, emotionally, still kind of like getting back to the norm and everything and stuff. And slowly but surely. But that being said, thanks for being patient with us and always being there when we can count on you guys. And the love is crazy. I said it earlier during the stream for those of you guys who weren't here. Most of these people have been here for 4+ years. Most of these cats were here when we had our first Wizarding Wednesday. And for most of the mods, if not all of the mods, they were here during that period.
We talk about it all the time, how many people have just
been here. Yeah. And so you guys have become part of our day-to-day, seeing you guys' names and comments or in the chat. And it's hard to imagine a world without seeing you guys' names, whether it's in Discord or anywhere else. It's kind of hard to think of that, but enjoy the ride. Enjoy the time you have while you have it, and spread Lumos in the world, because you never know who needs it. Noah.
Thanks, Noah.
Thanks, Noah. 4 years, exactly. 4 years, yeah. You never know. Appreciate the little stuff. Stop and smell the roses. And count every day as a blessing. No matter what you're going through, count every day. Try to count every day as a blessing. And if you need help with that, always reach out. Always reach out. But love you guys. We're going to get out of here, get some food, and probably start theory crafting some more while eating. So we'll see you guys in the next video. We'll be live Friday. I'll be playing Final Fantasy. Finally back for part 4 or 5, wherever we're at. And so see you guys then. I know some of you guys will be playing Dragon's Dogma, but enjoy it, have fun, and we'll see you guys again soon. See you guys. Peace.
Ryan Little.
Japan.
Ryan Little.
Japan.